Perfect. So this is an example of our site optimization deliverable. And so again, you want to think of this as a comparative analysis because what we're doing is we're showing you really three designs: a standalone storage design, a hybrid design, and a PV only design. And so here, the summary page, it's a nice layout of the key financial metrics. You can easily compare the payback period, the internal rate of return, net present value, and the difference in capex and annual savings. And
Wow.
then for each, yeah, and then for each one of these runs, we've got, we can expand. Obviously, you could download this as a PDF and have a hard copy if you like. But for each one of these, we then go into fine detail in terms of, hey, well, we can just walk through each one of these. Let me actually jump over to the hybrid design here. Again, this is a completely white labeled service. You can see our logo there, but to whatever extent you'd like us behind the scenes or in front of the scenes, we're happy to play that role. And so we could be happy
So that
to.
could be the brand of a EPC company there instead of Energy
Exactly
Toolbase.
right. Exactly
Yeah.
right. We
Yes.
found that it's about 50-50. Some people like to have us they just want to see their logo. Other people kind of like the idea of co-branding and leaning on our expertise as well. So
That's
uh,
nice.
either way, we're happy. Again, a lot of these, if you're familiar with Energy Toolbase, a lot of these charting components, a lot of these graphs are going to look familiar. This is just a template that we designed for the enterprise services team. It's a little customized, has a little more information. Um, and yeah, pretty much, as we've got the nice summary here, again, of the key financial details, system sizes, um, usage profile. So we're giving you a sense of, a snapshot of your tariff information, cost by month, kind of giving you a sense of what, a feel for your usage profile from an example, a sample month.
I'm going to pause you for a second, Justin. I have one curious question here.
Yeah.
How many like EPC partners in your ecosystem are using this, or I mean, if you could share using the traditional Energy Toolbase SaaS products, software products that's been around for a decade, and also how many are starting to use this enterprise services teams support from you guys, and also curious how many are then selling your production guarantee along with all of these services to their end customers.
Yeah, great question. So we have about 2,400 active accounts. So not all necessarily EPCs, but
Yeah.
to give you a sense.
Mostly EPCs and developers, maybe.
Mhm.
Who else would that? I guess asset
Financiers, yeah.
financiers. Yeah.
And this is a relatively new division within
Mhm.
Energy Toolbase. We've got the clients that we have had. It's obviously a represents a fraction of our user base, but
Sure.
the clients we have engaged with have become repeat clients, and what we're finding is that some of these clients are actually looking to, they just want to maximize the amount of face time they have with their clients and kind of offload the burden of this more you know, what would you call it? The yeah, tedious tedious work to our team. So kind of
Yeah.
filling it as a part of their process entirely.
Yeah.
Um, so it's
And then how many are using the production guarantee? Is that a newish service, or is that something you guys have been doing for a while? Because that's where the real value is, if I'm seeing it.
yeah, and so when it comes to our storage systems, we always provide a production guarantee. So that
Right.
just comes by default. So just kind of continuing walking through this, obviously we're recreating the utility bill. Before we get started, what we're doing is we're, making sure that you're on the most favorable rate schedule pre-solar and are in fact eligible to be on the rate schedule you're currently on. So we're checking those things, but obviously as we're going through the design, we're looking at opportunities to do rate switches to maximize energy savings. And so here again, our one of our core tenets as a company is transparency. So you can see, very detailed very transparent when it comes to how your where your chargers are coming from and where your expenses are. And then obviously here it's, you've got the utility bill before, utility bill after, and a nice little breakdown of, where exactly did the savings come from? How much is attributed to solar? How much is attributed to the battery? Again, a nice little snapshot of the savings breakdown here.
Mhm, mhm.
Again, just kind of a month to month type of visualization of that.